sentence. Christ Jesus came into the world to save sinners. And then he adds his personal testimony on the end of that, of whom I am the worst. And in a way, this verse is one of those verses in the Bible that kind of encapsulates the Christian message, the kind of foundation of what Christians believe. And I wonder, for that reason, if you've seen portrayals of this verse at all in the media. Quite often people who go out preaching on the streets about Christianity use this verse. They have a big board and it says, Christ Jesus came into the world to save sinners. I don't know what you're feeling about kind of street preach, how street preachers are portrayed in the media, but in general it's quite negative, isn't it? The person sharing this verse is portrayed as maybe a bit miserable. Why do Christians keep going on about sin? Why don't you just live and let live? Why don't you just cheer up and enjoy life a bit more? In fact, someone actually put that message on the London buses a few years back. Do you remember those adverts? There's probably no God. So why did it go? Why don't you just cheer up and enjoy life? It was a kind of like indirect dig at Christianity, wasn't it? In particular, this kind of summary, this faithful summary of Christian teaching. Why do you just keep going on about sin? Why don't you just enjoy life a bit more? So there's that kind of way in which this teaching is attacked or criticised or seen to be a bit miserable or a bit boring. There's other ways, of course, as well, aren't there, in which this teaching is kind of completely dismissed by our world outside. Whether people, completely denying that Jesus is the Son of God or that he came into our world. And so, if we're Christians and we're going to live by what the Christian message is, and summaries of it like this, we can feel a real pressure every day to kind of downplay this message in some way, can't we? To keep it in the background, to maybe to qualify it in some way.